Okay, this is a reading for Cancer. It's your weekly love reading. I'll do a 9-card spread. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. I've got these stunning new stained glass cards. I'm very excited to use these. First time today. Thought we were due a change. Okay. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Cancer's highest good. How is Cancer feeling in this 3rd week of November with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting? Look how easily the cards shuffle when they're new and glossy and shiny. Oh, love it. Three cards, please. Justice. Wow, straight out with Justice. Let's just have a moment to appreciate how beautiful that card is. Okay, so the Divine has decided that you will get your justice, okay, after a bad run. The Page of Swords, okay, observing, watching. You've got your eye on somebody. I love these cards, I love them. I really miss living in Italy because I miss looking at fine art of a weekend and being transported into the past, you know, into like medieval times, ancient times. The Five of Wands, okay, conflict. Could be inner conflict or external conflict, so you're not sure whether to make a move on this person or whether to accept their advances. Let's get 3 cards for your person. So they've got the Chariot reversed, so that is the card of Cancer. That's your card, the Chariot. Wow, look at that, that's so cool. Look at his outfit. Hey, look, there's lions, look. His chariot's a bit basic. That's so majestic, that's so cool. I love his outfit. I think I need to watch a period movie, you know, this weekend. So the Chariot's reversed, so there's some kind of bump in the road, some kind of block. Possibly you're resisting this person, putting them off a little bit. I don't know. I've not got any court cards for you, so I don't think you're with them. I think it's just someone you've seen around. Right, as soon as I said that, I got the King of Pentacles, so it could be an earth sign. He is beautiful. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a very practical sign. excellent at earning money, saving money and spending money. Loves to spend money on themselves, loves to provide for others as well. Pentacles as Queens, that was reversed. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed. That's not good. Now the Wheel of Fortune, let's have a look at this. I've not seen this yet. That is beautiful. So when the wheel turns upright, you're headed for good luck. When it's downwards, you're having bad luck. So this person, this King of Pentacles, might be having a bad time. That could be the block. Two of Swords. Wow, look at that. Look at her red hair. That's stunning. And the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is much needed respite. Three Swords are sheathed. Now he's holding one, but he's sort of exhausted. I think that's a really nice depiction of the Four of Swords, because people look a bit too peaceful on the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck card, but that he's like literally exhausted after battle, so it gives you a better idea. Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, she doesn't know what to choose, so she's not making a choice, okay? Let's move on. So the King could be female or male, okay? It just means they're in their slightly more masculine energy. Their emotions are probably blocked at the moment. They're not quite as sympathetic or empathetic as they would be, not quite as warm as they would be. The Chariot's blocked, it's reversed. See, with that Page of Swords, they're watching and waiting, aren't they? They're not really, like, worried. They're kind of like, are you going to come over here or what? What are you waiting for? Hello? I've been making eye contact with you and holding it. Wow, the Tower reversed. Look at that. So the Tower card is a major arcana. It's either caused by you, caused by your person, or the divine force as a tower. And the Tower pulls everything down that's currently in place to rebuild and make a structure that's far stronger with better foundations, okay? Something that cannot come down so easily. So Towers always look overwhelming and intimidating, but actually often what they are replaced with is much better in the end. It's not like, oh, we're going to eat something different tonight. It's like, I'm no longer going to be in this relationship, or I'm going to leave my job. It's big stuff, okay? It's life-changing. It's like it's got two suns behind it, isn't it? It's crazy. Or an 8, or 2 coins. Wow, that is just, I'm just taking these cards in, they're absolutely stunning. The Tower was reversed. What is going on? So the Chariot's reversed, so we've got a lack of perseverance, a lack of emotion, refusing to make a choice, exhausted, having a spate of bad luck, and trying to hold on to something that's a whole lot of like denial going on. It's like refusing to accept the tides of change, or the winds of change, the seasons of change. Change is inevitable, you know. We can't stop things from changing. We don't have to like it necessarily. But this person's like pushing back against, it's like a water wheel, you know, on a river that's coming down mountains. The force is so strong, you're wasting your time trying to push that wheel backwards. Someone might be coming out of something and they don't want to be, and they're going to end up with you, and you're kind of like watching from afar, like watching the tower fall. I'm just going to pause it because my mum's about to bring soup. Oh, first soup of the season. I wanted to buy soups in last weekend because I knew it was going to get cold. And I'm in this vibe of like getting really organised, getting my de-icer out, buying soups in, getting my balsam tissues, getting all organised for like winter. I tell you what, I was right, because this week all my pupils started coming into school with coughs and colds and the flu. And they're coming in because they've had mocks, bless them, they've had GCSE mock exams. So they're trying to like come in anyway, and they're trying to like improve in attendance, and they're just going to spread germs everywhere. They did the flu sprays, but they did it like 2 days before everyone got sick. It needs to be much earlier, mid-November. That should have been done in like September. I don't get it. Anyway, I went to Sainsbury's. The only soups that were there were like really spicy vegetable ones, and I wanted, you know, just some chicken soup. And every chicken soup was gone, and everyone was coming up to the shelf going, "Where's the chicken soup?" Someone's been a greedy saurus, I'm telling you. Right. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome then, because someone's really resistant to, like, basically a tower needs to fall. We would need to see the death card, like the end of a cycle. Or what would we need to see? A page of wands, you know, someone who's ready for a new chapter, or 10 of swords, someone who's feeling, you know, the end of a cycle of pain. We'd need to see 4 of cups, you know, someone who's open to, 4 of cups reversed, someone who's open to offers where they haven't been. Or even like 8 of cups separation, 5 of cups grief. Because it seems at the moment they're refusing to kind of like evolve. They're just wanting to bury the head in the sand, and you're kind of waiting there like, what are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you. I think in your last readings there was someone, I think there was someone in work, wasn't there, that was higher up? Was it an emperor? You had quite similar stuff to Aries. Let's see. Yeah, I want them to be processing change or accepting change, even that means like feeling sad. 8 of Wands, upright, beautiful, lovely card, look at that. It's fast action, progress, communication. Can you see that? No. There we go. 5 of Pentacles. Someone who's in need of their saviour, you know, being saved. They want to be And you know when you go into a church and it feels really safe and warm and peaceful? It's a refuge, isn't it? It's like nothing can get you while you're in there. You don't hear the noise of traffic or arguments. It is literally a refuge, it's a sanctuary. So someone's in need of sanctuary. I want more soup, that was so nice. Just potato and, I think my mum made it, potato and carrot. With like a stock cube in. Oh, French bread, crusty, hot, with butter. You can tell I'm a tourist, can't you? I'm obsessed with food. Right. I've been feeling a bit like off though. I've been headachy. I've been drained. It could be tiredness. It could be generally being drained, or it could be getting sick, or my pupils are coughing and sneezing. Right. Anyway, we'll deal with that when it happens. I need to take my Echinacea tablets. Build up your white blood cells. So you build up antibodies, you know, like more quickly. I was good taking them for a few days and then I haven't. I'm going to take them now. After your reading. 6 of Cups reversed. Yeah, they didn't get a soulmate connection. They're going to realise, like, this wasn't a soulmate, whoever they're with currently. So you might have your eyes on someone. You might know that they're not getting on with their spouse or their long-time partner that they live with. And you might be thinking, come on, everyone knows it but you. Do you know what I mean? Or, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because you're not showing up as a court card, I don't think this is somebody that you're with. I think they thought that they were in a soulmate connection. I think they could be married, but it's just not that person. They're absolutely exhausted fighting for this. They're sliding down, you know, the church wall, just like, I am exhausted, I'm tired of fighting. Well, they need to just, you know, succumb to the change, like just relent and relinquish control, surrender, just lie down, you know, let life happen. Like, let's get 3 cards. I mean, it's good because we got 8 of Wands, which is fast. It's fast action, progress, communication. What's interesting as well is that those ones are like in the clouds, aren't they? So it's a sense of divine. The divine's going to force this. It might do it by making things so uncomfortable that the person can't hold it together anymore. You can't put a plaster over a fault line and expect it to hold together. I'm at a crossroads, I'm choosing which path to take. That's why they haven't moved the Chariot. I'm more emotional than I show. This person doesn't know which way to turn. That's sad. They're a very sensitive person. We said King of Pentacles, so could be an earth sign, could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. I want to commit to you. Yeah, they're busy trying to commit to their like current person because they're like a good person, but they're on the edge of like realization. Do you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I don't think. Look, I'm avoiding our connection. They don't want an ending, so they're just like hiding from it. Because what you get when you get a huge ending, you get lots of pain, lots of heavy emotion, sadness, you get the dark grieving period. It's horrible. It is horrible. It's awful. I feel like you might be like a shoulder to cry on, Cancer. I want to make this work. I mean, you might look at these cards and think, no, I know who that is, or I know what that is, but I think this is someone you're not involved with. You know, they're having a really bad time of it. They're gonna lose the relationship that they're in, or have a breakdown of a marriage. and it will be the end, and I think you'll be there for them. I think you're just watching from afar like, uh-oh. I've seen the future with you. I want you by my side. I'm not even going to say that it's your ex. I'm not going to. I think we've gone past that, haven't we? Like, they need to just accept it. Because you're watching this person and you've got the justice. That's why I feel like this is someone you are interested in. I know we will be together. I feel insecure. You're too good for me. I don't deserve you. I'm undecided about us. I need time to think this through. Don't rush me. Wow. Somebody wants space. 6 of Cups reversed. Someone's going through something heavy. I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody that's going to come in. Let's get some divine timing and see. When are you going to cross paths with this person? When will there be contact? You know, either face to face, like direct contact. Refocus and stop waiting for it. Okay. So, because it involves this person's like baggage and their healing and their wounds, we can't get a time on that, because at the moment they're not even like facing it. Does that make sense? What is it that was going on in this person's connection? Controlling. Needs to be right all the time. Possessive, jealous, lover. They might have been with a narcissist, you know. They might have been with someone who, you know, plays with them like a cat plays with a mouse. They let them go a little bit and then they pull them back in. You know, they've got to be the one pulling the strings, like a puppet master. That's not love, that's control. Okay, so this person is quite damaged and they're going to need someone who's sensitive, who's romantic, who gives them space, who gives them respect, who gives them the same authority in the relationship. You know, they need to be with their ego intact, and at the moment it's being destroyed. Whoops. Love blocks. Dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. Yeah, this person could have been crossing all kinds of boundaries with your person. They could have been going through their phone, reading their diary, listening into conversations that are supposed to be private. They could have been following them. They could have been, you know, telling them that they want money from them. They might have intimidated them by destroying property. Or physically hurting them, okay? Because control involves all of those things. It involves isolating you from your friends and your family. It also involves hoovering, where they use their own kind of sons, daughters, parents, sisters, brothers as pawns, and they will send them forward to you with messages, you know, saying, oh, so-and-so really misses you, and, you know, they get everyone, like, they operate everyone. Whether people want to do it or not, they end up doing it because they can't really get away from the person. This is the kind of person that will be a liar, a cheat. They'll be in and out of prison, okay? There are no boundaries, and there never will be. So this person is very, very damaged, and I get that's why Spirit's like, do not like try to engage with them yet. Deeper waters, step out of your comfort zone and explore new depths. Possibly the person was very good looking. We often put up with more from people when they're very good looking. You have to imagine them as like really spotty and, you know, bald with just a fringe going around the back of the head and brown teeth. Would you put up with that behaviour from them? Or is it possible that you've been a bit superficial, you know, and thought, well, they're good looking, I like looking at them, you know, I like sleeping with them, I think we look cute together. you know, or they have a really, like, kind of respectable job. You get a lot of narcissists who are, you know, GPs, who got this, like, God complex, surgeons, people who can be a bit emotionally detached, you know, but have a lot of factual knowledge. Just because people have medical knowledge doesn't make them emotionally intelligent or without childhood wounds, childhood trauma. Everybody has the potential to experience a non-textbook upbringing, okay? Everybody has the potential to have mental health resulting from brain shape, or, you know, psychoses resulting from brain shape, or trauma, or could be hereditary. No one's, you know, outside of the realms of, like, possibility, and everyone suffers mental health at some point in their life. I don't believe that there's anyone that doesn't. It's just a case of when. So never ever judge anybody who's experiencing a few years of that, because you'll have your turn, trust me. What else can I use? What is this person gonna appreciate about you when they do meet you? Because presumably the divine's bringing them into your path for a reason. I find your inner wisdom really attractive, okay? So you will be able to offer this person sound judgment, you know, little nuggets of advice. You'll be able to help them to navigate away from, you know, why that happened to them. Which, when you meet a narcissist, it's because you're an empath. Notice that they're like a King of Pentacles. So they could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. They could be someone who's very caring, very nurturing, very understanding. They could have water placements. They could have just been brought up by someone who's very nurturing. So they're naturally like that. They want to help people. They want to rescue people. And to be honest, any sign can be nurturing. Anyone who's a parent, I think that definitely brings out, you know, the nurturer in them, whether they're a man or a woman. People change. I've known all kinds of people who are very hard to deal with. They've become, you know, soft like butter after becoming a parent. But they kind of need parenting after all this damage has been done to them, because they will have found out that a lot of lies have been told to them, and they will feel really disgusted and betrayed on a number of levels. So your inner wisdom and your kind of like calm temperament, you know, Cancer, you're a water sign, you're very calm, you are sensitive, you're intelligent, you are strategic in the way that you move. You won't push this person to go too fast. You won't do that. You'll understand that they need time, that they need understanding, that they need to kind of be helped to realise what happened to them and work out the lesson in it and how to move on from it. The only thing you can do with a narcissist is understand that they are literally lying to everyone in their life. So it's not about you being weak or you being stupid or you doing anything wrong. You're somebody that trusts people, and every relationship has to start with trust. With a narcissist, they're a professional liar, they're a con artist. They will use truths and they'll keep the narrative, but they'll switch the roles. So they'll make out like they were the victim in something where they were the perpetrator and things like this. They'll make out like they're being asked for money by you when they're asking you for money. That's what they'll be telling other people, to get money from them. Okay, so it's a mess. It is a Cancer. It's a person who is a tumour. You know, they're going around infecting everybody and programming different people to operate differently, and that everyone becomes part of it, and they can't get away from them. you can get away from this person can get away from this person, because the good thing is, if you haven't had children with them, you don't have to ever see them again. They might be very difficult to get away from, but once they've accepted it, there's no need to stay in touch with anybody who's connected with them, because they will do something called hoovering, where they reach out to you. They might wait years and then reach out to you. Because people are resources to narcissists, they're not really people. They won't leave you alone because they've got a need. They're chaotic. They make money but spend it. So they'll have a job, but they'll be throwing the money away, and then that's why they'll need it from everyone around them. They're just chaotic people. There's drama constantly. You'll know if it's a narcissist because there'll be like big dramas happening every like week or two. And it won't start for a while. They'll be on best behaviour around you, and then it'll start to come out after a few months. They'll love bomb to start with. They'll either use one of three things: their attractiveness. They will pretend that they're great with animals and children, or they'll make themselves look a lot older. They'll look about 20 years older than what they actually are to try and look more vulnerable. Okay, that's a well-known. So this person, you're getting the gist of what this person's dealing with. They are scorched earth right now. There is absolutely no way that they could come into a relationship and be like balanced. You know, they're trying to like, they say, you know, like what's it called when you like sympathise with your captor, the person that's holding you captive? Stockholm syndrome. That's what this person has. They think that they need this person and no one else would have them. But they're gonna get some kind of sage advice from you and from other people, and they're gonna realise that you are not anything like what this person is and what they've been dealing with. Why is this person avoiding the Tower? Who have they been dealing with? They've been dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. It's made them close off their heart, compromise, forgive, work it out. They've stopped communicating and advocating for themselves, because when they communicate with this person, it makes no difference to how they behave. So they've kind of shut down, and they need someone to coax out of them, like that was that, and it isn't what everyone is like, okay, and it was bad what was done to them. Often, like when you address trauma, after you come out of it, it sort of re-traumatises you, and you have to cope with the fact that you've actually been in quite an abusive, manipulative situation, where you weren't actually in control at all. You know, and it starts off as your choice, but it never becomes that in the end. You're trapped, you're intimidated, and you're like, how on earth am I going to get out of this? And like, they owe me so much money, or I've done so many things, or they've got so much info on me, and it becomes like not your choice anymore, okay? Who was this person dealing with? What was the nature of the connection? Engagement. Someone they were engaged to, or someone that they thought they were going to propose to. Wow, they could be quite codependent, you know. They need to be encouraged to explore their own interests and know their own worth and recover they're going to need time to recover their finances because they will have had them sucked dry by this person. Someone wrote, it was dead funny, someone wrote a comment about them not wanting their ex back because they're a homosexual. It made me laugh, like a homosexual, like they bounce from one house to the next, just like sucking up everyone's finances. Sleeping with them as like payment. Oh, the God, that made me laugh. I thought that was really clever. Homosexual. They've been dealing with a homosexual, I think. I mean, look, this person is not to be looked down on. I've been, you know, someone who's the victim of a narcissist. My mum has, lots of people have. They love bomb you, you think that they value you, you know, when their family go along with the lies because they're scared of them and they can't get rid of them. When they get out of prison, they have to go back to the people that they know, and that's their family. And family are the only ones they have to turn to, and family know that. And, you know, at the end of the day, they used to be a little kid, didn't they? They used to be their son or their daughter or their cousin, you know, or their brother, or... So it's very, very difficult because you're just stuck dealing with this person that keeps bringing everyone drama, that's a liar, that expects to be bailed out. It's really, really difficult. But that's why you just got to go cold turkey with everyone. You can't keep in touch with people because they'll start going soft again and giving this person information because it gets the person off their back as well and keeps them calm. What haven't I used yet? Tell you what, let's get you some advice. Just be glad this isn't your situation, my God. What else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look, you had, after the Justice, you had the Page of Swords, which is like observation, and then you had the Five of Wands, which is conflict, like confusion, arguments, mixed emotions, you know, inner conflict. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? You know, it's not always about you. It's stuff going on with other people. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? You know, this may be your lesson that you don't actually need anyone. You don't need anyone. They need to not learn to need anyone. And if you're teaching them how to be independent, maybe you're going to realise, like, all in good time. You know, like, why have I been rushing it? Why have I been trying to, like, level up with someone? And then kind of, you know, them, like, running away. Maybe I was going too fast. Maybe I can wait a few years. You know, like, we're obsessed with reaching certain goals, certain like social statuses, you know, getting a house, getting married, having children. We're obsessed. It's like a competition, and you know what? None of that should be a competition because as fast as it falls together, it'll fall apart. You don't want to put a sticking plaster over a fault line, okay? No, no, no. Let people go at their own pace. Let people come into your life and, you know, let things kind of grow. What passion am I ready to pursue? Oops. Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action, write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. That's beautiful. I am actually going to book a pottery session and I'm going to ask a friend to go with me. I've been wanting to do it and I don't know why I haven't been doing it. I think I'm tired and then, I'm focused on like working, but I want to put myself in an environment where I'm around people who are like-minded, they enjoy the same things as me, because naturally I'll meet more people then through them who like those things, and I'll make connections and I'll meet people who have things in common with, and that's how you meet a partner in a natural way, isn't it? So it's not always about like how to meet people, it's like follow your interests. You don't have to go outside the house to explore pottery, you could buy paint sets, buy equipment, buy something and do it at home, invite a friend round to do. It's just about enjoying life, like enjoy crafting, enjoy your own company. You don't have to be with anyone and you don't have to like impose a limit on like how quickly things need to be achieved by. That's all bullshit. Anyone who rushes into anything will be getting divorced before you even are getting married, so don't even worry about it. And I'm not wishing that on anyone, it's unfortunately a fact, okay? It's snakes and ladders. This weird game of life is just snakes and ladders, so take your time, fly your line, go at your pace, okay, and let your story unfold, because your story is different to the next person, is different to the next person, is different to the next person. Okay, we're not robots that are just walking down the aisle, getting with whoever, without any soul involved. And I'm not saying you don't love someone when you get married, but I think we're just so excited to just announce certain things and have certain days and have certain milestones that we're not always doing it with the right person when it's the right time. And it's no one's fault. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There's no shame in it. It's 2024, We don't stay in connections that we went into with good intentions once we know that they're done. We don't do that because it becomes toxic, okay? That doesn't teach anyone anything. Yeah, so Spirit's advice is, get into your hobbies, have a break from work, have a break from worrying about when you're going to meet someone and just get into those hobbies, okay? Some within the home and some going out to a group, maybe, my pottery sessions in like the next kind of city. So yeah, I'm going to invite a friend to go. I'm just going to hope that I meet nice people, don't have to be men. But I just want to do the things that I enjoy, because I think you raise your vibrations and I think you're so magnetic when you're just living your best life. Colour and texture and shape are really important to me. So when I'm painting or making things, you'll see with the tarot setups, like I used to work in early years and we'd have tough trays full of different materials and set up miniature worlds and, decorate the classroom, and it's like I need that outlet, do you know what I mean? So I kind of like come into my own when I'm doing those things. I want people to meet me seeing me like that, because a lot of people don't know what I enjoy, because I meet a lot of people through work. I meet a lot of people through family, but not a lot of people see this side of me, so no one's going to see it until I'm sort of out there showing it, right? Right, take care. If it resonates, give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, and have a lovely rest of your weekend, Cancer.